This is lower down, but I think this is the superior shot, honestly. Look at the bowl of this thing. Hey everyone, I am back in the Highwood Valley and I am going to take a crack at something. It's been a little while since I've tried to go into this area. You know, the last time was Mount Man. That was quite a while ago. I'm ready to be hurt again. Let's put it that way. If I had come in here about a week ago, I think I'd be in better shape. We got a bunch of snow and you can see that it's still on the hillsides, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to take a shot at her. Okay, I'm in volume 5. Here's the map here. So, I already once upon a time came in here, did the North Limestone Trail, came down Painted Creek, and then back. So now I'm going to hike all the way up this Zephyr Creek. I'm going to try and do this pass, so that'll be my first goal. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to try and go up South Limestone. So I'm hoping with that northern exposure that that'll be pretty dry, or at least the only snow on there will be the snow that just fell about 4 or 5 days ago. And then you know, I'll try and hit these 2 peaks, and then I'll come back along here and then out. Starting out with my Crocs on. I gotta cross the Highwood here. That's the first task. We'll see if that's gonna work out at all. All right, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna cross like that, and then I gotta go across this guy. It's not just getting across, I gotta get across easily, because when I come back later today, it's going to be higher. That was just above the knee. One thing about that crossing is you're crossing upstream against the current, which is definitely breaking one of the cardinal rules. When I come back, I'll be crossing with the current. That helps a lot. I'll also have my hiking boots on because I won't care about flooding them with water, so that'll help. Well, I don't know if I said it yet, but that's it. That'll be the last time I come over here until fall. I mean, that's just, man. I rolled up the pants as much as I could, but to no avail. They got soaked. So they are now soaked from the knee down. And boy, are my feet frozen. So, time to go find a nice place to sit. Get them back warm and dry and in my hiking boots. And then the best way to get them warm again is to hike. Get some circulation going. Man, it gets complicated this time of year. I have my winter boots, hiking boots. I have my Crocs. I have my snowshoes. Inside, I have my micro spikes. Pretty much eats most of my backpack right there, so I've definitely got to get some kind of backpack that's specially made to put the snowshoes on the outside. That is a next winter thing for sure. Can't believe those guys didn't see me, didn't hear me when I was talking over there. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be fun. Last time I was in here, this was completely covered in snow. Nice to see. It's green. Green. Love it. This is not good. As soon as you get in the trees, this is what I got. And I wonder how old these are. Someone left their rubber boots here, so either someone else is back here right now, and when I come back along this way, these will be gone because they just use them to cross, right? Or they've been here a while. Anyway, I don't see any new footprints, so kind of makes me wonder. This meadow makes for such pleasant viewing. This is Mount Man. According to the guide, there's a couple of Sundance lodges in here. Well on their way to collapse. Might be this pile of stuff. I'm not gonna look around for it today. I'll be back here, and there's a few more things I want to do. All right, now that I'm in here, you can clearly see where I gotta go. I've been down the first 5 kilometers of this trail already, and I will end up doing it again, so might as well get to know this trail. Some spots in the woods just strike you, and here, I love this spot. Just open enough to, yeah. Now the snow is really just thick enough to protect my feet from the mud. That's it. So hopefully it keeps up. I never thought of this. I guess this trail does cross this creek a few times. When I did it a couple months ago, of course it was frozen. It's not crossing, it's trying to keep my feet dry while I'm doing it. All right, well, see what I can do. Managed to hop across some rocks. Got a little bit of water in my shoes. The rocks weren't totally submerged. Oh well. Shoes and feet are always going to get wet on spring hikes, but you just try to hold it off as much as you can. Another one. This one looks like it'll be even harder to rock hop. Well, at least according to the book, there's only the 2 of them, and then I'll get to that first intersection at Painted Creek. Means I get to cross these on the way back too. Sweet! Alright, I actually did a little better with that one. You see up here, this is the one I did 2 months ago, man. Alright. Got 1.6 kilometers until I get to that first intersection with Painted Creek. And then I'll be off onto a new trail that I haven't seen yet. There's a nice shot of North Limestone Ridge. Nice little flat part. Not surprised at all to find an old fire pit. Hasn't been used in a while though. There's nothing burned. Well, as I keep going, snow is just getting ever so slightly worse. So I end up with a patch like that I can't go around. I am climbing up a creek, so I'm gaining slight elevation, not much, but snow is just getting a little bit worse as I go, and I've got like 6 kilometers left to the pass, so it's a little concerning. Well, I have passed the halfway point. I'm into new territory. I don't know what it is about creeks. Humidity, maybe it's just a little colder on a creek, but I mean, they do a great job of snow. Snow, there's just lots of it. Thinking about putting on the snowshoes, but apparently this climbs up to kind of the upper valley, so I'm hoping it'll be better up there, but we'll see. I'll hold off the snowshoes for now, but it seems pretty inevitable. Well, after I climbed up, the snow kind of went back to what it was, so That's a relief. Still catching my breath from that. Well, I used every trick I had in the book, but that's it. I have to put them on. So I even tried wandering out here a bit to see if I would stay on top. I've got like 4.5 kilometers to the pass. I do not have a lot of hope now. I mean, as soon as you start doing this, you're using a lot more energy. That's why I avoided it for so long. So, man, the Zephyr Hills, what a bitch. Holy crap. Oh, man. Much as I've tried, it seems like you can really only do these trails in the fall because, I mean, for the rest of the summer now, I can't cross the Highwood, right? Not until the water gets a lot lower again. Look at this, will ya? All this fell in a 2 or 3 day period, and like 4 kilometers that way, it is maybe an inch or two. Here, it's like a foot and like a foot and a half or a foot. It's insane. Nice snow-covered little meadow here, and South Limestone Ridge, which, yeah, is pretty massively in question now. Things could be different down there, right? But I highly doubt it. That has not been the trend. It's just been worse and worse and worse. Well, sometimes it's fine. Other times it's like this. I got 3 things keeping me going. One, eventually the trail opens up to sweeping meadows that go to the valley head. Now, I don't know what that means as far as the condition of the meadows. It could be if the wind got in there, then maybe the snow isn't that bad, right? But it also could mean a meadow with 2 feet of snow. So, you know, who knows? That's what the open part's here. But the wind can't get in here, right? 2, when if I have to go back this way, which is very high probability, I have blazed my trail. So that will make things much easier. Just step in my footprints. Woo! And 3, it's slightly downhill, and that makes things unbelievably easier snowshoeing. I also have lots of time, so take my time, take rests, take breaks, see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, that last bit through the trees was, geez, walking on top of and through 2 feet of snow. But I'm rewarded. Look at this. I can just walk. Just like that. Oh, thank you, Lord. Well, look at this guy. That up there's kind of cool. Okay, I got some hope now. If this is what open land looks like up here, now I might make it to the pass. I got hope. Looking back down the valley now, it's a pretty great shot of Holy Cross Mountain. Not bad. Well, nice shots to hike to. Sometimes it's easy, like hopefully this part here will be. Sometimes it's not. Just pacing myself, taking breaks. I would like to at least do the pass today. I don't want today to be a total, go back to the car with my tail between my legs and just a lesson learned, even though that part is now unavoidable. But I would like to at least do the pass. I mean, come on, right? Beautiful, but lots of work. Look at this. Like, what the hell's that? 4 feet? I've gone 2 kilometers since I donned snowshoes. I think I got 1.4 left until I get to the intersection for this. If by, you know. Oh. This is a ton of work. Boy, it's beautiful though. The sun off the snow here. Yeah. Well, I managed to keep going by getting up onto this east area where the sun hits it all the time, so hopefully I don't break through the snow. Wait, look at that. At least they got some views. Like, I'm coming back down the track. I think that's like 95% for certain. At least they'll have some pretty cool stuff to hike out to. Like, that is gorgeous. Okay, well, this big mound here is clearly Sentinel Rock. And here we have our Y intersection. So this one goes up a ways, and then there's a way up this guy. The one on the right is the pass. And you can see how narrow it gets, so it might not even be possible. I mean, if I'm trying to climb up that guy through 3 feet of snow, it's, yeah. Well, I'll head over there and see what I can accomplish. Well, I made it to the base of Sentinel Rock anyway. The pass actually looks pretty, like, better on the west side right now. And you can see all the grass and stuff kind of poking through. I think because this ridge here gets a little closer, that it's kind of blocked out some of the snow. Or because of the trees up here, I don't know. It's all about the snow. I mean, I barely care where the trail is, honestly. Cool. They're not too worried about me either. Oh, it's not going bad in here at the moment. I don't break through if I'm staying on the sun part, at least not through the major stuff. I think the snow was up here before this 3 or 4 inches of new snow. I didn't stay on that bank for long. I eventually came over here. Crazy view. I'm just running out of gas. That's my problem. Like, man, I've worked pretty hard to get this far. Well, at least this guy's giving me some pretty cool wildlife shots. Holy crap. So I gotta go up over here and up there. Oh, I don't know. Put my head down and keep trudging for now. That's it. That's all. Look how steep this is, and there's like, I literally just watched a couple of snow boulders roll down a few feet. I'm in avalanche terrain, there's no question. The sun has been hitting this bang on all day. I'm a total trail junkie, I've said it many times. And by turning back now, this is essentially just a scout mission. I mean, you know, I have an idea of how hard this is now. And I have, oh God, I have the notion to never come back on the Zephyr Hills in spring again. Like, jeez, how punishing. It's better to be safe back at Better to turn back and live and come back and conquer this another day than be one of those guys who dies and becomes a statistic. So, oh, that hurts me. This hurts me right here. It really does. Well, this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna take a break here. I actually feel like level with the very far end of the ridge over there. I've climbed a lot. Worked hard. Going downhill through down my footprints is certainly a lot easier than going up, I'll tell you that much. And I got this amazing view to work with. There are some positives. This is lower down, but I think this is the superior shot, honestly. Look at the bowl of this thing. I've said it before, but careful on the way out. You know, this is when bad things happen. The last run of a downhill ski day, the last whatever, you let your guard down. You know, just because I'm not heading to some crazy pass or anything, I still have to get back to the car, right? Just don't let the guard down. This is when I could go like sliding down and smoke into a tree, right? Well, I'm back to Sentinel Rock. There's the pass. Oh, I remember my ambitious plan to do the pass and come back down here, then maybe go up this thing. I certainly have zero leg strength now. Gonna take a nice break here, enjoy the view out both directions. You can actually see there's a bit of a trail coming up the top of this. I think I could probably come out here with the exact same game plan in the fall when there's no snow. But, you know, I have so much hiking between then and now planned, this will seem like a long ways away. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, there's a few more meadows to go, but in the meantime, I get to deal with the forest. At least I just brainlessly follow my footprints out. Yeah, just slowly meandering my way out. I have lots of time. At least I got that going for me. Well, starting to come to the end of this ridge. Remember when I looked at that and it looked like it was level with me? And climb my ways. Climb my ways up that pass, and I think I didn't even make it. All right, this is the spot where I threw on my snowshoes. I did 6.6 kilometers, and I think it took 4 hours. I mean, just plowing, hammering, post holing. Yeah. My God. These MSRs are standing up pretty well, you know. See, I got one strap that's off, and I haven't adjusted these at all. I haven't done jack to them. It's been 4 hours, so. There's a few things that I danced around before I put them on, so I'll leave them on for a little longer just to negotiate that, and then I'll be so happy to get them off. My goodness. Oh, old friend. North Limestone Ridge, my only accomplishment over here, across the Highwood, the Zephyr Hills. 3 times, 1 accomplishment. Oh. Had to have a Cliff Bar, I was getting hungry. Finally kicked off those, that was pretty great. Oh. Just a measly, like, 5 kilometers. At least I can walk like a normal human instead of, you know, Bigfoot trying to drag along clumps of cement. It doesn't get old. It really doesn't. Man, after being in the woods for a while, that is quite the sight to come out to. Well, I'm going to try and find a different way out from this meadow. I feel like I'm taking kind of a long way. I walk east a ways, then I walk west, back over here. Those rubber boots, I feel like, you know, best thing I can do is just leave them there. Whoever left them there, take them 20 minutes to come back, put on some hip waders or whatever they use, cross the Highwood and go get them. It wouldn't take long at all. In my opinion, rubber boots are a terrible thing to wear for crossings. I know this from my my canoeing days when I was a kid. Rubber boots full of water, deadly. You go in the water, rubber boots are on there, they might as well be lead weights. And you have a real hard time kicking them off because they suction to your feet. And you can't swim. So like you can't kick with them. So yeah, I would not wear rubber boots to cross anything. As soon as the water got over the top, that's it. Useless, less than useless, actually a massive liability. One more thing about those rubber boots, if I bring them out to the trailhead, like that parking lot, gone in 12, 24 hours maybe. They'll grow legs. Someone will decide that they're nice. I'll leave them where they are. He knows where they are exactly. Me and maybe a few other people know, and you know, they're safe. Well, I wandered down to the edge of this meadow, and not bad. These are some pretty cool white rocks. I was over here, you can see the trail over there. That's the trail to go up to, well, that just follows this creek, but I was trying to get up to Mount Man. Cool. Look at that. Maybe I should have tried Mount Man again today, but if I had failed that again, man, that'd have been crushing. Whatever. I'll get him eventually. I'm back in the meadow. I pop out way down there. You can see, you know, this is the valley I walked up. Oh, and this guy is hanging out, checking me out. There's a bunch of them, but some of them are just a little braver, you know? Not anymore, he's out of here. Oh, stopping to take a look again. Hello. Anyway. Oh. So there's a trail going down there. That's detailed out in the book, actually. You go down and you cross that thing in low water, I'd say. And I found the other trail. So 2 trails that come to this, at least 2. Hiking along, and what? I gotta check this out. What the hell are you? What in God's name? I have never really seen anything like this. You know, it's built kind of recently, right? You can see where they cut down trees and stuff, the tarping. Otherwise, I would say, oh, this is just like a 90-year-old trapper's cabin or hunter's cabin, but and maybe it is the leftovers of one. They just added on a few pieces. Are these nails? Yeah, those are nails. Just don't know what you're gonna find in the bush. You don't see this very often. So someone made a fire at the bottom of this tree, still alive, and now is just kind of bent over. And recently, very strange. Well, here we go. Beauty of this is, you know, my feet have been wet for hours. I don't care. Cross here, cross there, and back to the car. Isn't this nuts? Nature's crazy. Nothing. No snow. 1.5 kilometers that way. I was forced to put on my snowshoes. 9 kilometers that way. I was forced to quit. You know, like 2-3 feet of snow, 4 feet sometimes. Mountains be crazy. Well, one of the great things about finishing your hike with a crossing is that your feet get soaked in the freezing cold water, and that is fantastic for the maintenance. You know, stops them from swelling up and stuff. Oh, the catharsis of going bushwhacking a little bit and finding that very strange little structure in the middle of nowhere, that helps things a little bit, right? So I don't just go home. You know, I have something else to think about on the way home. This Highwood Valley is something. I ran through it on the way back. I've done 9 hikes out here. 5 have been successful. All right, the other 4, I pretty much have to go back and do almost the same hike to try and get to the end of it, right? That's crazy. I'm 19 out of 20 of my hikes are successful. And I mean, this is winter, but 5 out of 9. This valley is, yeah, it's just a step up, man. It really is. I've been doing a bunch out by Sheep River. I pretty much accomplished all of those, you know. Sometimes they're a little tough, but I do whatever, you know, I get it all done. Oh well. Yeah, you know, it's I got out in the sunshine and I pushed myself quite a bit, and I'm kind of proud actually of how far I pushed. I pushed a lot, so get out there and hike.